You can hustle all day long, but if your hustle is not set up for success, it won't get you very far. And so in this video, we're going to look at 6 reasons why you aren't rich yet. Number 1, you're under the spell of hustle culture. So hustle culture tells us that hard work is good, and more hard work is better. It ignores rest and balance. It praises overworking yourself and glorifies going to bed late and waking up early. It says that anyone who isn't hustling is lazy. So what's wrong with that? Well, it's an oversimplification of a complex topic. Hard work is not always necessary, and it doesn't always pay off. There's such a thing as working too hard, and it can be detrimental to your physical and mental health. Also, it doesn't take into account factors like intelligence, skill, or opportunity, which are also important for achieving success. This narrow focus on hard work as the primary driver of success can be misleading and even harmful. For example, you might find yourself burnt out, stressed out, or injured from overworking. Or you could be putting in all this effort into a goal that you don't actually care about that much, which is just a waste of time and energy. We need to remember that success isn't just about hard work. It's about working smart, taking care of yourself, and being persistent in the face of setbacks. These are all things that hustle culture doesn't really take into account. Ultimately, hustle culture can be dangerous because it sets up unrealistic expectations that are difficult to sustain. Number 2, you think sheer effort will make you invincible. Some people fall into the trap of thinking that if they try hard enough, they'll never fail. But the truth is that no matter how much effort you put in, failure is still a possibility. You might have heard the saying that it takes 10 years of practice to become an expert at something. But becoming an expert doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be successful. You can spend 10 years practicing and still end up in a mediocre position. Success depends on a lot of factors like timing, competition, and a bit of luck. What matters most is how well you prepare for those opportunities when they come along. So don't rely solely on sheer effort. You have to be smart, flexible, and adaptable in your approach to achieve lasting success. No. 3, you lack strategy. Strategy is important because it helps you allocate your resources effectively. When you have a clear plan of action, you can prioritize your efforts and focus on the things that will make the biggest difference. Without a strategy, you're more likely to get distracted by shiny objects and waste time and money on things that don't really move the needle. Having a strategy also helps you stay focused and motivated when things get tough. When you have a clear goal in mind, it's easier to push through challenges and setbacks. It gives you something to refer back to when you feel lost or uncertain. A great way to get started with creating a strategy is to use frameworks like the Ansoff Matrix, Porter's 5 Forces, and SWOT analysis. These tools can help you analyze your current situation, identify opportunities for growth, and develop a plan to achieve your goals. Remember, you don't need to have every detail figured out. The point is to have a general roadmap that you can follow and adjust as needed. If you don't have a strategy, you're essentially just wandering around without a purpose. You might be working hard, but without direction. Your efforts are scattered and ineffective. So if you want to get ahead, it's time to start thinking strategically. Number 4, you're not smart with your finances. A common mistake that people make is spending more than they earn. This can lead to debt and financial stress, which can be a major obstacle to building wealth. According to a survey conducted by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, a whopping 64% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their bank account. That's not exactly a lot of financial stability. Now, there's nothing wrong with spending money, of course. We all have to do it. But it's important to be mindful of our spending habits and make sure they're not holding us back. One way to get a handle on your finances is to track your spending. By tracking your spending, you can see where your money is going and identify areas where you can cut back. You can use a budgeting app or simply keep track of your expenses in a spreadsheet. Another way to improve your financial situation is to increase your income. If you're not bringing in enough money to cover your expenses, then you need to find ways to boost your income. This may mean picking up a side hustle, asking for a raise at work, or investing in yourself through education or training. Lastly, Another thing you can do is to invest your money. Investing is a great way to grow your wealth over time. By investing your money, you can earn interest, dividends, or capital gains, which can significantly increase your net worth. Of course, it's important to remember that investing involves risks, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. But if you invest wisely and consistently, you can reap the rewards for years to come. No, 5. You're not learning from others. There's a lot of people out there who are willing to share their knowledge and experience to help others succeed. But a lot of people just ignore this free advice and try to figure everything out on their own. This can be a costly mistake. Why reinvent the wheel when someone has already done it successfully? You can learn from their experience and avoid their mistakes. One way to tap into this valuable resource is by connecting with other professionals in your field. Networking can provide you with insights and knowledge that you would not have been able to gain otherwise. It can open doors to new opportunities and help you stay up to date with industry trends. Don't underestimate the power of human connection and the value of shared experiences. Another way to learn from others is by reading books and listening to podcasts. There's a wealth of information out there that can help you grow personally and professionally. It's important to be critical of the information you consume, though. Make sure that you're only taking in advice from credible sources. Look for authors and experts who have a proven track record of success and expertise in their field. Finally, don't forget the importance of mentorship. Having someone to guide you and support you on your journey can make a world of difference. A mentor can provide you with valuable insights, advice, and connections that can help you get ahead. So if you want to succeed, be willing to learn from others. Connect with experienced professionals, read books, and find a mentor. Number 6. You're not taking actionable insights. You know how sometimes you have all these brilliant ideas, but you just don't do anything with them? Yeah, that's probably why you're not rich yet. It's not enough to simply acquire knowledge or have brilliant ideas. You have to put them into action. If you want to be successful, you need to take action on the insights you gain. It's important to be aware of your biases and how they're affecting your decision-making process. Once you've identified your biases, you can start to develop strategies for overcoming them. This can include seeking out diverse perspectives, challenging your assumptions, and being open to feedback. It's also important to cultivate a growth mindset. This means embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning rather than seeing them as threats. When you have a growth mindset, you're more likely to persist in the face of setbacks and ultimately be more successful. Take the first step today and you'll be surprised at how far you can go. So there you have it, 6 reasons why you aren't rich yet. Listen, I know that you're tired of hearing that money is all about mindset, but it's true. Building wealth is a journey that requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to learn and grow. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So don't get discouraged if you're not where you want to be financially right now. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward. And before you go, make sure to check out this video on how to double your money in less than 6 months. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.